Welcome to Phatz Corner, and today we have model and actor Rafael as one of my guests. Hey, Rafael, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Doing great. Thank you for being here today.
Anytime.
I know
No
with your
problem.
schedule, you all around the place.
Hey, I'm everywhere.
I look one day you was in Africa. I was like, whoa, that's what you going.
Yeah.
So I met you through modeling. So tell me a little bit about your modeling or your experience.
I've been doing modeling for a couple of years now,
Hmm.
and not at a big show, but more like at a fashion show. But as of acting, I have a couple of years experience in that, and now as of right now, I'm also working on my business, my clothing brand, which is Dream to Reality (DTR).
Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna get to that in 1 minute. So, from that modeling, then you wanted to kind of progress into having your own clothing brand.
Hmm.
Okay, good kind of segue for us learning or growth, especially in the fashion field.
Hmm.
So, again, what was the name of your clothing brand,
Dream to Reality.
and what does that mean?
It represents success, people turning their dreams into reality, and people with big visions turning their visions into reality.
Okay, I like that. I like that. That's a good meaning. A lot of people have when they have the brands, they don't really know exactly what it means. They just think of a name, be like, okay,
Hmm.
and then you ask them what it mean, they be like, you be a
Yeah.
little bit everywhere and can't really tell you that much. I like that you already have the
Hmm.
vision that where you see your brand or how you want your brand. So when you was in Africa, like I said a few minutes ago, were you over there like talking about your brand or posting your brand out to people?
I was talking to a couple of people about my brand,
Mm-hmm.
and right before I head back to the U.S., I have a couple of guys telling me that they want to come here and work with me on my brand.
Okay.
I say, okay, I let you know what I have coming up, and we'll like definitely keep in touch.
Okay, I like that. So that's a good thing that you have going on right there. So with the brand going, what do you see yourself in, like, maybe I'm gonna say 5 years? Where do you see your brand going?
I basically see myself uh already selling a lot of stuff, and like I tell people all the time, like not only I'm doing clothes, I'm doing cologne, perfume for women, backpacks, suitcases, all of that.
Okay, that's good. How about the umbrella? How like a plethora of different brands that you can have under your umbrella,
Hmm.
and that way it gets you out there more because you have some people that might not be into fashion that much, but they like to smell good. You have
Hmm.
some people that just like, I just go and just grab a little $5 outfit, or I just go to like the little what they call rainbow or something like that and
Yeah.
grab something.
Yeah.
So with colognes and smell, because you have a lot of people that I'm gonna spend a lot of money on that because that's something
Hmm.
I wear every day. You can,
Hmm.
you it just enhance the person, like body spray outside of the clothes enhancing the person, the smell enhancing the person also. That's a good way to go.
Hmm.
So outside of your brand that you have coming out, and then like I said, we was talking about modeling, do you do anything else?
I'm
What else do you
also
do?
doing acting too.
Okay.
So, of course, I've been in a few short film movies, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm also looking to be in a big stream movies, like
Okay.
in big movies. So, but yeah, so as of right now, I need a little work. I need to get some work done with my skills. And, it takes more practice. So,
Definitely, I can understand that. The best thing about it, when you know what you
hmm.
have that you need to correct or that you had to fix. When
Hmm.
you know it, and then you could kind of handle it, then that kind
Yeah,
of help you out in the long run, and to get you where you want to go.
yeah, especially like depending on like when you playing like extras. Of course, the extras are easy to get in, but like when you want to do main characters and speaking roles, yes, you got to continue to take classes to
Okay,
enhance your skills because of you giving the other directors to see your skills.
definitely.
So that's what I'm mainly heading towards.
Okay, so how long have you been acting? Since I know you said you did extras. You trying to enhance your skills, or so how long have you been doing it in general?
I started my first movie back in 2022 in
Okay.
February.
Okay, so that's not okay. That haven't been that bad. So it's been like 3 or 4 years that you've been doing it, and then you are already looking at the next level. You already play extra, so you're looking at the level where you're gonna become either a leading man or like a supporting leading actor. So I say it
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So are you registered with SAG, or are you just really just doing like through like the different various companies that just do like the non-union actors?
It's I when it comes to that, like the reason I want to start playing this lead roles acting because of, I mean, I tell people a lot of times that, it just, God put this in me. I want to do bigger things. I don't want to just only do small roles. I like to strive for bigger things. I want to do something that's more challenging.
Okay, I
Yeah.
understand.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Y'all stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit just cut off.
Oh, damn.
Oh dang.
Ah, all right, we're gonna take it from the question you just asked him about the leading roles.
Okay.
I thought this shit was 100%. Trick the shit out of me. Let me make sure this one okay. Okay, this shit say 96%.
Okay.
It better be 96%. Damn it, man. Like, why the hell is it dark? Shit just went dark. Alright.
Okay, so far? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. How you think
You
I'm doing
sound
so
kinda
far?
nervous, you alright?
Yeah. I am a little nervous,
Yeah,
but yeah,
I-
because this is my first. This is my first time, but
Yeah, you got it. Alright, so we good. Start from the question about acting again.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
So as far as with acting, are you with SAG, or you like with the companies, the non-union type companies that deal with the actors and actings?
what I tell people all the time is, I want to play the main lead role and main characters because I always strive for something that's more challenging and something that's more bigger. That just like that always have been in me.
Okay. So that's a good thing. So once you become like, once you get the training that you want, or the extra training or the flexibility that's going to get your position a role like that, then are you looking for us to do like the huge movies or like made for TV movies, or you want to do it all?
I want to say, I can't say all, but majority. But I want to do like the huge movies.
Okay.
Yeah, like on big screens. But I can't exactly say all because I'm also working with my business too. I don't want to be like overwhelmed with everything. So yeah,
Yeah, true. You got to make sure you make time for everything.
yeah.
So outside of, your business, the modeling, the acting, what else do you do outside of that? What do you kind of hobbies you have, or what other business you in? Like some people kind of branch out in everything. They're into music, they're into acting, they're into walking the dog, just
Hey,
they're into everything. So what other?
I like working out, but I haven't been in the gym like I supposed to lately.
Okay.
Like one time before, I thought about doing the content for working out, but it just like it pretty much wasn't in me like how I want to do acting, modeling, and my own business. I just like to most time I like to work out by myself.
I feel that because that's
So
when I go
yeah.
to the gym. That's what I do. I like to work out by myself. I be like, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the gym. And then I had got a trainer one time. Then I was like, oh no, I'm not going. I'm not going. Because the way he worked, I said I like to go by myself. Because that way you can go at your own pace.
Yeah.
That's the best thing, because some people are good with other people. Some people like to be alone, or that way you don't have nobody on your back breathing at you. But to do this, do that. You didn't do it right. You didn't do it right. So
Yeah. Like I don't mind working out with other people from time to time, but most of the time I like to just go by myself.
I got you.
Yeah.
So going back to modeling, we touched on that a little bit at the beginning. Like we don't work together in a few shows, and of course, a lot of people know you're one of my brand ambassadors also.
Yeah.
So, what part of modeling do you like? I know your clothing brand came out from you modeling, saying that that's the kind of future that you wanted. But with modeling, what do you like about what's some of your likes and what's some of your dislikes about the modeling industry?
I like, clothes. I like what because of what led me to my working on my business is, I see when I be at fashion shows, I see different types of clothes that I'd never seen before, and have people custom make their clothes and sell them too. So that kind of brought that, to my idea of what I want to do with my brand.
Okay.
Yeah, so like my brand, like it's not gonna be just a regular brand. It's gonna be a luxury brand.
Okay, I
Like
like that.
like I'm looking down towards the road, like having my own stores like all over the world, like worldwide, like Gucci, Louis Vuitton,
I got you.
Balenciaga. Yeah.
The best of the best.
Yes.
That's how it's supposed to be. So if you had the opportunity to open a store, where would you build? Would you want to open one here in the United States or over in Europe? I hear so many people saying, "I want to get my brand. But I want to branch out in Europe because it's more opportunity." And some people say, "I want to branch out in America. That's where I live at." But if you had the opportunity and the back and the do, which one would you choose to do?
I would do it here in the United States. That's why I call it Dream to Reality DTR, the US luxury fashion.
Okay.
So like all the other brands, all the other luxury brands that you see people wear, it's not from here, it's from the other country. See, with my brand that I'm building on, it's gonna be from here.
Okay. So you like Trump, look, keep America, make America great. I'm just I just thought that was a joke. But yeah, no, but that sounds kind of good though, honestly, because I think I thought about it, and then that's kind of a question be going through my head sometimes. Like with my brand, do I want to do it here, or do I want to try and branch out over and like because it's just like you had to go where your support is and where you're gonna get the vision. Because you can open your brand here, and once you put it online, it's worldwide regardless.
Yes. Yes.
So it's just like you gotta kind of just know your demographic and work around with it. I know like a lot of the older artists. That's why you got to look at like not trying to go away from what we're talking about with the fashion, but like when you go to like a lot of artists from like the 70s, 80s, and 90s, they're on tour, and all of them said, "Well, we go to Europe because that's where we get our money from." They said America will do some, but Europe do so. With that, that's why I say when you look at different like businesses, when they look at different stuff, that's where they're looking. But I'm hoping that one day that we can get to that point where America, they'll a little bit look at America like that more.
Yes. Yes. And that's what I'm trying to do.
To
Do
try and keep it
everything
here.
Yes. Yes.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
So with your brand, is it going to be for just men or women, or will it be for kids also, or which like how are you gonna like move around or put your brand? How you want to put it?
It's gonna be for everybody, but like with my brand is I'm mainly heading toward my I'm heading towards the like the older people.
Okay, the older grimmer, like the boomers.
Yes.
Okay, I got
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Cause you have some Gen X, you got the Gen X and everything. They do stuff. They're a better brand because they're like you probably can with the boomers. It's a good thing. Like you can kind of get towards them, but a lot of them about them being older. So Gen X, they're younger. So it's kind of in between. But once you get in there, that's the best thing. You get in there, get in. Like I said, get in where you
Yeah.
fit in. But once you get your brand going, it's gonna take off. I see it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna take time, but I just need people to be patient with
I
me
got
right
you.
now. So I have already ordered a few things, a few backpacks because for this event that I'm gonna attend next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which event are you gonna be going to?
It's the one in Maryland.
Okay.
Yes, it's called the Rooted Fashion Show. So not only I'm gonna be having my own table, but also gonna be modeling too.
Okay. Jack of all trades. So once you go up there, what like right now, say if you was like someone watching the podcast right now and they're like, okay, well that sounds good. I might want to look at something like that. What exactly do you have on hand right now? I know you're working on your brand, you're building your brand, but you did say that you have some pieces of your brand already. So what pieces do you have right like as of right now that you do have on hand? Like if somebody said, well, I'm gonna support this young man and I want to reach out.
So I have backpacks coming in. I have a few water bottles that I'm gonna be doing too,
Okay.
and shirts, socks, and hats.
I like that.
Hmm
So you can be like you can dress the person from head to toe.
And as of right now, I'm looking at places where I can create my own batch of cologne and perfume for
Okay.
women. So I'm going to be doing that too.
That's a good thing. We were just talking about scents earlier. I like that. So with everything been going, so how everything going, and then how we said like with your brand going, the traveling, and then putting your brand out there, and having this stuff for your show that's coming up in Maryland next month. Then do you see that it's gonna be like something that you notice this is what you want, like this is what this is it. This is all I'm doing. I'm not, just like you, like people say you eat what like that. So that's the feeling you get when you do everything as far as with your brand.
Yeah. Regardless, before I even start, this is what I want to do. All the things that I want to do. This is exactly what I want to do before I even get to the point where I want to be.
Okay, I got you. That's a good thing. That's
so like when you get started, like it may not be how you want it to be, but as long as you keep working at it, not give up, it's gonna grow because it's called starting from the bottom.
There you go. That's the best way to do.
Yeah.
And then we're out here ending this segment, so I want to thank you for coming today.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
And then can you give our audience your social media outlets so they can know how to get in contact with you?
Yeah, you can also follow me on Facebook, Rafael Dunlap, and Instagram, ACEDFL, which is ACEDFL. And my other page that I'm working on is Dream to Reality _92.
Okay, I like that.
So that's going to be coming out very soon.
Okay, that sounds great. Y'all y'all see how to get in contact with him. And please reach out and support him. We got to support all the up-and-coming people because at a time like this, we all we have. So if we support, it goes and help them to grow, which help us to grow.
Yes, please follow me.
And thank you again for coming. And I look forward to the next show that we'll be in a show soon. I know you be all around. I got to catch you. I got to get in where I fit in with your schedule. So.
Oh, yeah. Hey, reach out to me at any time.
Thank you. Thank you for coming today.
Oh, yeah, anytime.